It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. No chance for a return. It's a fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So Kansas State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, just pressure. You got to love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. And then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David, no doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Handoff to the single back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They'll try the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Gonna swing it on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Now they'll run it on the toss. Sweet cut there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now they'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wolfpack will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nice move there. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He caught it. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off play action on first down. Slings it downfield. It's caught downfield. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Got his man on the right.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Right back to the well. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the counter. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. That's caught. It's Walton. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Sawyer. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on third down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running to the left. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Quick release by the QB. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Sawyer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to pass. He's got him in the flat. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Safe completion on the screen. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Got a little space. There he goes. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looks as if he's going to run it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Once he got some room, it was over. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, doesn't he? Makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 13 over Ball State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. It's a running room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's first and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Little. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We'll start this fourth quarter as they line up for the field goal try. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And to open the fourth quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running to Green. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They're going to ride this running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Walton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Little. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open up. Touchdown, North Carolina State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it to the back. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week.
As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself on the draw. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Number 14, on to Hunter.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.